Welcome to Yoga. I'm Dr. Christine. Today's video is a 15-minute practice that involves only standing on the mat. Perfect if you're traveling or in a situation where you don't have your yoga mat or you don't want to get on the floor. Begin by standing in a tall mountain pose. Stand facing the wide edge of your mat. Press all 10 toes into the floor and stand tall. Engage your core and zip your spine up tall, and imagine that a string is pulling you from the crown of your head up to the heavens. Now stand with your palms facing forward. Give thanks for opportunity to practice yoga today. Pause here in gratitude just for a moment. Now inhale your arms up high above your head. Gather up some of those good vibes that the universe has for you. And now lower your hands and arms slowly in front of you as if they're drifting down through honey. Inhale your arms up high overhead once again. Now place your hand palms together and draw them down in front of your forehead. And let's vow to have kind thoughts today. Bring your hands in front of your lips and let's vow to say kind words. Bring your hands in front of your heart and let's vow to spread love. Step your feet slightly farther apart so your feet are underneath your shoulders. Place your hands on your hips and take in a deep breath. And now squat, bending knees and hips. And now roll your spine up as you stand up, trying to roll one vertebra at a time. Let's do that again. Take a deep squat and then roll the spine up one vertebra at a time. One more time. Squat, roll up. Keep your spine tall and your posture straight. Step just a little bit farther apart so that you're in a wide-legged stance. Raise your arms up to the sky into star pose. Now place your hands on the hips and take a wide-legged forward fold, exhaling as you fold forward. Rise up with a flat spine. Raise your arms again into star pose. Now clasp your hands behind your back. Take a breath in and a mini back bend, and then hinge forward again from the waist with your hands clasped behind your back. This is a great shoulder opener. Only take it as deep as you like. With a straight spine, return to standing, and you can release your hands. Now, bring your feet back together, raise arms up high overhead, clasp them together, and side bend to the left. Keep your core engaged as you side bend. Return to center, and now go to the right. Again, keep your core engaged, exhaling as you side bend. Return to center. One more time to the left. Return to center. One more time to the right. Return to center. Now, release your hands, bring them gently down to your side, clasp your right hand and tip left ear to left shoulder. You'll feel a nice pull along the side of the neck on the right side. Now change hands, clasping the left hand with the right and tip right ear to right shoulder. Return to center. Do this again to the left. Return to center, and now one more time to the right. Return to center. Next, we're going to do rotational breathing. Stand with your feet shoulder distance apart. Bring your hands in prayer position in front of your sternum And now rotate your torso to look over the right shoulder and swing that right hand behind you. Return to center, and then look over the left shoulder, swinging the left hand behind you. Alternate back and forth, and each time that you look over your shoulder, tap your sternum with the hand that's in front. Excellent. Now come to stand at the top of your mat. Stand in a tall mountain pose with your core engaged, and inhale your arms up high overhead. Now come into a crescent lunge with the right foot in front, left foot in the back. Press your left heel toward the back of the room. Get your right front thigh as close to parallel with the mat as you can. Keep your core engaged and the muscles of your legs squeezed into the bones. Place your hands on your hips. Bend your left knee toward the mat. Don't touch it, but just toward the mat, and dip down like this a few times. Breathing out as you dip down, breathing in as you return to upright. Keep going at your own pace. Now return to your crescent lunge with your arms up overhead. Step forward to the top of the mat, hands in prayer position in front of your heart. Inhale your arms up high, and now step back into a crescent lunge with the left foot in forward, right foot in the back. Press your right heel toward the back of the room, and see if you can't get a little bit lower so that your front left leg gets close to parallel to the mat. Now take your hands to your hips and dip down by bending the right knee. Go at your own pace, up and down with your breath. Excellent. Return to your crescent lunge. And now step back to the top of the mat, hands in prayer position in front of your heart. Now inhale your arms high overhead again. And step into Warrior One with the right foot in front. In Warrior One, both of your hips are facing the top of your mat. Your back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Now open up to Warrior Two. In Warrior Two, your hips are facing the long edge of your mat. Gaze is over your right hand. Straighten that front leg, shift toward the front of the mat, and now lower that right hand down and come into triangle. In triangle, imagine that you're squeezed between two panes of glass. Don't let your bum stick out in the back. Gaze is up to the sky. Use your strong core to pull yourself back upright. And now go ahead and step to the top of the mat. Strong mountain pose. Come into Warrior One with the left foot in front. Arms are raised up high. Front leg is as close to parallel to the mat as you can get it. Back foot is at a 45-degree angle. Shift your body weight to the outer edges of each foot. Now open up to Warrior Two. Gaze is over that front left hand. Front leg is as parallel as you can to the mat. Keep breathing. Straighten your front leg. Shift your weight to reach forward over the front of the mat. And now take triangle pose. Left hand down, right hand up. Gaze is toward the right hand. Use your strong core to return to standing, and now come to stand at the top of the mat again. Strong mountain pose. Take hands to hips, and we're going to take twisted triangle. In twisted triangle, place your right foot in front, left foot in back, but imagine that they're on railroad tracks. Both your toes are pointed to the top of the mat. Inhale your left arm high, and now hinge from the hips to bend over that front right leg. Right hand is pointing up to the sky. Use your strong core to pull yourself back up to standing. Excellent. Return to mountain pose. Inhale your arms up high overhead. Take a forward fold. Let your body hang from the hips. Take ragdoll arms and let gravity open your spine. Take a deep squat and roll your spine up one segment at a time. Now we'll take twisted triangle on the opposite side. Left foot forward, right foot in the back, but remember they're on railroad tracks. Inhale your right hand high. Now flex from the hips and bend over that left front leg. Reach for the outer edge of that left foot. Keep breathing slow and steady. Use your strong core to pull yourself upright again. And now come to stand at the top of the mat in a strong mountain pose. Inhale your arms up high overhead and take a forward fold. It's okay if you have a slight bend in your knees. Take ragdoll arms and some nice deep breathing, imagining that your spine is getting longer with each breath. Squat and now roll yourself up to standing, one segment of their spine at a time. Stand in a tall mountain pose, and now come again into warrior one, right foot forward. Open up to warrior two. Reverse your warrior. The bottom half of your body stays where it is, but you're reaching for the back of the room with that front arm. Return to warrior two and then into extended side angle. Reach for the front of the room as best you can. Return to warrior two. Return to warrior one and step to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms high. Take a forward fold. Take ragdoll arms and now roll up one vertebral segment at a time. Inhale your arms high. Step back into warrior one with the left foot in front. Open up to warrior two. Don't let that front knee track over your toes. Now reverse your warrior. Reach for the back of the room with that left hand. Move through warrior two to come into extended side angle. Reach for the front of the room with your right hand. Return to warrior two. Return to warrior one. And step to the top of your mat. Inhale your arms up high and take a forward fold. Clasp your elbows and now roll your spine up one segment at a time. Now face the edge of your mat again in a wide-legged stance. Take star position again with your arms high, and now take goddess with cactus arms. And we'll do a few deep squats here. Go at your own pace. Move your body with your breath. Go a little bit deeper if you can. See if you can't get your thighs parallel to your mat. Stand upright in star pose again. Now take your hands to your hips and take a wide-legged forward fold. Start with a flat spine and then eventually let your forehead hang. If you can, put a hand on each foot and now pivot to have both hands on your left foot. You'll get a nice stretch to the side body. Return one hand per foot and now go to the right. Return to center. And now with a flat spine and hands on your hips, go ahead and stand up again. Inhale your arms overhead and take a star pose again. Now lower hands to heart center. Pivot your feet in together. Stand with a tall spine, hands in front of heart, and be grateful for your time on your mat today. Namaste, my friends. All right, thanks for being here. Before you leave, please be sure to subscribe and hit the bell notification so you'll know when I go live or when a new video drops. And visit me at ChristineBreadstreet.com. Love to y'all. Bye-bye. See you soon.